My name is Rachel, and I'm a 35-year-old project manager at a tech firm in Denver. I earn a solid living, enough to provide a comfortable life for myself and my 9-year-old daughter, Lily. 3 years ago, I divorced my ex-husband, David, after catching him cheating, twice. The first time, I found flirty emails. The second time, a coworker spotted him cozying up with someone at a downtown bar. I gave him chances, hoping he'd change for Lily's sake, but when I walked in on him with another woman at our house, I was done. The divorce was clean, thanks to Colorado's no-fault laws. Lily lives with me, and David gets weekend visits and pays $500 a month in child support. Barely enough, but I didn't fight it. I just wanted peace. David, meanwhile, spiraled. He moved in with his parents after racking up $20,000 in secret debt, mostly from lavish spending on his side flings. Despite his betrayal, I felt a pang of pity. He's still Lily's dad, and she adores him. So when he'd call, pleading for help with bills, I'd send a few $100, telling myself it was for Lily. He never paid me back. A year post-divorce, Lily came home buzzing from a weekend with David. Mom, Dad's married now. I have a stepmom, Jessica, and a new brother and sister. My stomach twisted, but I smiled. That's great, honey. What's her name? Jessica, a part-time barista, had a 10-year-old son, Ethan, and a 6-year-old daughter, Mia, from her previous marriage. They were crammed into a tiny apartment, and David was still jobless, scraping by. I hoped Jessica might stabilize him. Spoiler, she didn't. 4 months later, David called, voice shaky. Rachel, I'm in a bind. I got laid off and we can't pay rent, $1,800. Can you help, just this once? I sighed, wired him $2,000, and told myself it was for Lily's half-siblings. A month later, another call, another plea. I sent $1,500. By the third request, I snapped. David, you need a job or a cheaper place. I'm not your bank, he exploded. You'd let kids go homeless. You're heartless, Rachel. Guilt gnawed at me, so I called my mom, Linda, for advice. Her response floored me. Sweetie, you've got that big 4-bedroom house, just you and Lily. Why not let David and his family stay until they're back on their feet? I laughed. Mom, my cheating ex and his new wife, in my house? No way. But Mom doubled down. Those kids need stability. You're being selfish, Rachel. A good person helps others, especially family. I reminded her David hid debt and cheated, but she brushed it off. Men mess up. You owe him for the years he supported you. Newsflash. I worked full-time our entire marriage. Mom hounded me daily, quoting Bible verses about charity and roping in my cousin Karen to lecture me. My dad, ever the peacemaker, shrugged. Just do what your mom wants, Rachel. It'll keep the peace. Worn down, I caved. I called David. You can stay for 2 months, max, find a job and a place. He gushed, you're a lifesaver, Rachel, will be invisible. A week later, David, Jessica, Ethan, and Mia moved in. Jessica, all designer jeans and heavy makeup, scanned my house. Charming, but a bit cramped for 5, she said. They took my 2 spare bedrooms, and Lily was thrilled to have playmates. But the honeymoon ended fast. Jessica cranked the AC, doubling my electric bill. She left notes on my fridge. Kids need almond milk, or Ethan likes whole-grain snacks. She reorganized my kitchen, swapped my couch for a beanbag, and hung her family photos on my walls. Just making it homey, she said when I protested. David parked himself on my sofa, blaring football games, leaving beer cans and socks everywhere. He critiqued my parenting. Lily needs discipline, Rachel. You're too soft. Meanwhile, Jessica ignored my no food in rooms rule, and I found chip crumbs in my carpets and juice stains on my rug. The bathroom was a war zone. Jessica's cosmetics cluttered the counter, David's beard trimmings coated the sink, and the kids left soggy towels everywhere. I tried a chore chart, they ignored it. Neither worked. David claimed he was job hunting, but I only saw him gaming. Jessica said she needed to stay home for the kids despite their school hours. My grocery bill tripled, and Jessica added $200 in school supplies to my cart without asking. Then I discovered Jessica used my debit card, $300 for toys and clothes, after glimpsing it during a takeout order. I thought David cleared it, she said, unapologetic. David brushed it off. We're family, Rachel, chill. I was livid. At Lily's school conference, David showed up disheveled, reeking of whiskey, and rambled about woke curriculums. The teacher, Miss Carter, asked if Lily was okay, been withdrawn. Lily later confessed, Mom, I hate this. Ethan takes my toys and Dad says my shows are bad but watches scary movies. The final straw. Jessica borrowed my silk dress and heels for an interview without asking, stretching them out. When I called her out, she scoffed. It's just clothes, Rachel. David defended her. Stop overreacting. That night, I overheard their TV blaring and decided enough was enough. I called a realtor. Sell my house fast. In Denver's hot market, we listed it Wednesday, got 4 offers by Saturday, and I accepted a cash deal closing in 10 days. I quietly rented a cozy 2-bedroom apartment near Lily's school. I didn't tell David or Jessica. I went to work, cooked dinner, acted normal. On closing day, I signed the papers at lunch, handed over the keys, and let the new owners, a sweet couple, know they could move in any time. That afternoon, the buyers showed up expecting an empty house. Jessica and David were stunned. "What's going on?" David demanded. I calmly said, "I sold the house. You have a week to leave." My mom called, frantic. "Rachel, you can't do this. Those kids." I replied, "Mom, this is my life. They've had months to figure it out. I'm done."